Welcome to the OG season of Fortnite. In this video today, I will be carrying this default to its first ever win. Now, I'm gonna probably land at my normal drop spot, Lucky Landings, as it has good weapons and it can also have good wood and brick if you mine the buildings, as the builds are made out of wood and there are rocks all around that you can harvest. And I go to Lucky Landings because I'm strong there, I can feel comfortable, I know my way around it, I know the positioning. But what you see here is I tell the default I'm going to Lucky Landings and he follows me. So he's just behind me right now. And now I'm just gliding in. In a minute I will touch down, and what I will do is I'll land on the same building I always land at. And that means I know all the loot patterns for there. As I know, 90% of the time, this roof here that I'm about to land on always has a chest in it. If not, the room underneath it has a guaranteed floor spawn for a weapon. So it doesn't spawn, but that spawns, so I know I can take that. Then I realised that I remember about the floor spawn. Actually, it has 2 floor spawns down there, so you can always get a gun if you land there, every single time. Now, I've got some minis, I'm just healing up a little bit, because I think I'm about to go take a peek on someone. Oh, this is when I throw the default of the minis, just to make sure he doesn't die, you know. I don't want him to die, I want him to get his first win. I open this chest, realise it's an SMG, I don't need the SMG, I've already got an SMG. I give the default the SMG. So now he has the SMG, I think we can start looking to move up to this tower. This tower has 3 drops of loot, and it's very useful for getting guns and meds. So there's that one shotgun. Now there is going to be a second one, which will be a chest up there. Now I got a chug jug, so I use it, and the default really wants to be next to me, so he's trying to edit up to me, which is kind of cute because he's learned how to edit, and I can see that he's struggling. So when I tell him to let me finish chug jug, and then I'll help him to build up. So I edit the floor, and I tell him he needs to go on this floor, and then he needs to jump in the corner of the floor, and I'll reset it. At first he messes up, he tries to go for the other corner, then he realises he has to go for this corner, but he hits his head, and then he finally managed to do it, and he gets up. So I reset the floor, I reset that one, then realise I trapped the default out. Now I see a kid, I take a jump, so I get a shot on him. This shot is enough to knock him. Now we get engaged, I shoot him, he shoots me, we get in a fight. It's not that big. But now I'm just picking up his loot, getting ready to engage in the next fight. Now I'm ready to engage in the next fight, I know that I can have builds and weapons, so when I get attacked, I know I can defend myself well enough. Now I'm just looking around to get more loot, just doing all the things you normally do. I'm trying to tell the default how you can become better at the game, and how if you subscribe to my channel, you can become better at Fortnite. And it's proven, people have told me. Now, the default has already subscribed, obviously. So, he's ready to learn how to be good at Fortnite. So, now, I just pop a medkit just so I can get back to full health. And I'm just literally just looking for loot right now. That's all I'm doing. Now I find a rift to go, and I put this in my inventory because I feel like I might be able to use it later in the game. And now I can hear a chest. The default says he's going to go for it, so I let him get it. Now I'm just looting and getting ready, and I find some more materials. The thing is, in the new season, it's really hard to find shield. all shield is quite hard to find. So I'm trying to tell the default, look for shield, look for meds and all that type of stuff. Because what lots of people do this season is, because they're only just new back to Fortnite, as they want to play the OG season, they forget how to properly loot. And this can, you know, help them play the game. So now I've helped the default loot, we will most likely look to rotate after we get this building. And now we've got the building, we can look to rotate. I take the chug jug, so I have health for the future part of the game. And then I look to loot. Still just looting. This isn't very interesting part of the game, but it's a very necessary part of the game. Now, as you know from the title, I got 5 kills carrying this default, so you just gotta keep watching to see the kills. And there are actually some good kills. So now, I tell the default, we're gonna start looking to leave after I get this. So, now we're leaving, and we're just going to look for kills or look for like any type of materials or thing like that, because the thing is, you're low on metal when you leave the drop spot, as there's not much metal drops, and this will leave you so you can't get much loot. So late game, when you teach your metal, you can't use it. So what I should do is I should mine all the metal around by using the cars and things like that. I tell the default he can have the truck, so I let him mine the truck. So I mantle up here as I'm letting him have it, and I realise he hasn't taken it yet, and I'm telling him to take it, but we ran out of time, so I just decided to rift, as we want to get on this mountain as it's one of the highest points in the zone. Now, when we're on this mountain, all we really do is I mine some builds for him, I get in some mats, and then he shows me how he can box. And it's alright, but it could be better. That's why I'm going to teach him how to be better. So you may see him in future videos as I'm teaching him how to get better at Fortnite. And then I'm going to coach him into winning a solo game. So, here, like I say, I'm just mining materials for him. I've got a grappler, which means that I can rotate easier, because I now have an empty space in my inventory where I use the rift. And here I'm just helping out the default. And in a minute I'm going to put on a 4x speed, because it's a bit boring when he builds, just to speed it up for you guys. So yeah, so like I said, I'm just getting mats for him, and I will see you in a minute. And we are back. After I sit here for a little bit, looking for people, and I realise I can't find anyone. I decide I'm going to go over to the shopping carts, and then the default says, can I ride on the front instead of taking my own one? So I let him. So here I am running over to the shopping carts, forgetting where they were, being stupid. He decides to go on top. So I push him down the hill so we can go nice and fast, so we can get to our next drop spot. Now I'm looking to go for the highest place in zone, as there's only 17 people left and I feel like we can pressure them from the highest point in zone, as I have a sniper. Here he accidentally shoots, he says he's sorry. I said there's nothing to be sorry about, it's all okay. And here we just go down the mountain. I didn't realise that it kicks you out here if you fall. So we decide to ditch the trolley and take the ATK. And as I go back in the ATK, he jumps on and we ride up this mountain. Now up this mountain there is a little bunker underneath this house, and that is very useful for hiding away from players if you find them. And as the default isn't very experienced in fighting, I tell him when we get there, if he needs to run away or hide anywhere, to hide there. I just think it'd be the smartest idea for him, so he doesn't die. So just under this little house here, there is a little bunker, as I'm showing you. I'm just about to get this chest here, and once I've got this chest, I think we go look around and we have a little loot. And now he's just mining down a tree, as you can hear. I'm just getting my metal up as I'm still a little bit low on metal. But we hear a kid, so I decide to place a roof, and he uses P90 to spray. I place a wall, and what I do here is very smart. You'll only know this if you keep following me. So what I do is I let him come down, then I listen to him pickaxe swinging, and then once he does the first swing, and then you wait to in between the second swing, then you can catch him off guard, pump him in the face, and then spray them with your AR or SMG. It's a very easy way of popping up a free elimination, and it really is good. You can use this when you're doing box fights or just like fighting in general. It's very useful. I accidentally use my thing there, and it just doesn't really matter. Here we break out because he says he wants to go get some kills, and he wants to win the game quicker. So as there's only 12 people left and I know we're on high ground, I decided to get on top of this building and have a look around. I have jump fatigue, so it takes me a little bit longer. And while I'm up here, I'm just looking for any easy kills, any sniper kills or anything like that. I see this kid, and I hit this amazing snipe, but then I can't seem to thirst with my sniper, so I sped this up for you guys. See, they reboot him back up, but I did get the first as the default managed to kill him for me. But as he's back up, he's trying to snipe, and I'm not doing very well here either. I'm missing my snipes, he's missing his snipes. No one's playing too well. But we realise there's only 6 people left, so we have to watch our back from getting shot. So I'm just looking around, making sure no one's underneath us when he gets sniped. He doesn't know how to build, so I take him behind this tree and give him my chug jug. Now, he uses the chug jug and I watch out for him. I use my sniper just to look around, and my AR just to look around as I see these kids. And I try to get an easy tag off these kids. I miss the shots, but I know there's 3 teams left and there's 2 people on each team. Now I know it's a duo and a solo, and 2 duos and a solo, and we are one of the duos, so we know. So we hope that the solo managed to kill one of the duos, and then we managed to kill the solo, which he somehow manages to do. He kills the duo. Now we know it's just a solo, and I see him. It's like an easy tag of him to begin with. Then I build because I see him sniping. Then we decide to spray him to see if we can drain his mats as quick as possible, as we are closest to zone and he is not. Then I see he has a sniper, so I manage to box up and just sit there. The default tells me he's gonna go for a shot, and I tell him no because he's gonna peek his head and get shot, which is quite smart. So now I grapple over to him, take a couple shots, hit a pump on the way there, hit a headshot then, and then body shot to clean it up. Alright, if you like this video, like and subscribe.